Good evening, my extended family. Good evening. It is Tuesday, June 30th, 2020. The end of June. Wow, boy, that month went by quickly. I hope you all had a good night's sleep last night and that the day went well for you today. Thanks again for letting me spend a few minutes with you this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you. You're quite special to me. I like to start by reminding each and every one of you that you are simply wonderful right where you are. Right where you are, you're wonderful. Always remember that. It's happy birthday time. I'd like to wish a happy birthday to my old postal trainer, Norm. For the short time I was a mailman up in Baltic for 2 or 3 years, he did the training before I went there, and he made it a lot of fun. So Norm, thank you very much and happy birthday. You did make postal training a lot of fun. Shirley, happy birthday. I hope your day was great. Rachel, happy birthday. Kimberly, happy belated birthday. Some wonderful people right there. I hope that I haven't left anyone out. If you have someone that you'd like me to announce it's their birthday, please send me a note. All right, let's get ready to travel. Every night we travel to a different state, and tonight is no exception. So once again, I need you to put on your little kid imagination. Tonight's show is coming from a state that was established in 1816. The first long-distance auto race was held here. Abraham Lincoln moved here when he was 7 years old. Try to think back, way back when you were 7 years old. Lewis and Clark set out from this state on their exploration of the Northwest Territory. During World War II, P-47 fighter planes were manufactured in this state. The Raggedy Ann doll, remember the Raggedy Ann doll? I can remember kids that had the Raggedy Ann doll. It was made in this state. James Dean, a popular young movie star, and David Letterman were both born here. This state has more miles of interstate per square mile than any other state. There is a river here that actually flows north. Looks like it's the Maumee River, M-A-U-M-E-E, the Maumee River. Limestone from this state was used for building the Empire State Building, the Rockefeller Center, the Pentagon, the U.S. Treasury, and a dozen other government buildings in Washington, D.C., as well as 14 other state capitol buildings in the United States. Funny laws still on the books in this towns in this state. I'm not quite sure if they're still enforced, but here they are. Number 1, you can't catch a fish with your bare hands. I don't think they needed a law for that, but I don't know about you, but I couldn't catch a fish with my bare hands if somebody tossed it gently to me. Number 2, you are not allowed to ride your horse over 10 miles an hour. You're not allowed to get hypnotized here without a doctor's referral. Okay? Package stores cannot sell cold soda, only warm soda. You don't have to pay a medical bill for a dependent if you pray for them. Now, that's one way to bring prayer back into the community. The state's insect is the firefly. The state fruit is they don't have a state fruit. The state flower is the peony. The state bird is the cardinal. The state tree is the tulip tree. The state motto is Crossroads of America. The nickname of this state is the Hoosier State. The capital is Indianapolis and the state is Indiana. The character trait on this last day of June is integrity, which is the quality of being who you say you are and doing the right thing, especially when nobody's looking. Remember that when you go into the voting booth this year. Today is Take a Picture of Someone Giving Someone a Hug Day. I like that. Take a picture of someone giving somebody a hug. The word of the day is catharsis. This word means to let go of negative emotions and tension. Boy, we could all use that sometimes. It's important for all of us to find a way to get rid of the negative, because if we don't, we might not even know that we're being negative, but I can assure you that others can tell when we're being negative. Catharsis. On this day in history, actually June 29th, because I taped this show last night, but I felt like I did such a poor job, I had to redo it, and I didn't send it out. I sent it out, but I brought it back, and it's going out again tonight. So on this day in history, but June 29th, in 1520, Montezuma, the second last emperor of the Aztecs, passed away. Montezuma II, the last emperor of the Aztecs, passed away. In 1613, London's original Globe Theatre, where many of Shakespeare's plays were performed, was destroyed by fire. The fire was sparked by cannon fire during a scene during the play. In 1776, Virginia adopted its state constitution. In 1927, the first trans-Pacific flight took place successfully. In 2003, actress Katharine Hepburn passed away. That's 17 years ago. Doesn't seem that long ago. In 1995, the space shuttle Atlantis linked up to the Russian Mir space station in orbit. I'd like to end with a passage from my Bible, if that's all right. It's from St. Paul to the Colossians, which reads, "And over all these virtues put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity." That is what this world needs more of, love. Sounds like a Beatles song, but it's true. Well, that's the end of the show. So, until we meet again, let's all have a blessed, peaceful night. Again, and as always, you are truly quite special. The world would not be the same without you, so don't even think of leaving. The world, and especially the people right around you, need you, and that's a good thing. So let's be kind to one another. Good night, and may God bless.